Known as one of the earliest known civilizations, the Sumerians have captivated scientists for years. In particular, the mysterious origins have been the subject of intense debate and speculation among historians, archaeologists, and linguists. Despite countless studies and excavations, the true beginnings of the Sumerians remain shrouded in obscurity. They are believed to have appeared around 4500 BC in the region of Mesopotamia that covers present-day Iraq. Renowned for their pioneering achievements in agriculture, art, architecture, and writing, the Sumerians established themselves as a powerful civilization in a relatively short period of time. But where did they come from? What factors contributed to their rapid development? Why did they disappear so mysteriously when they appeared? And why to this day we cannot understand how their language appeared? The mysterious origins of the Sumerians. One popular hypothesis claims that the Sumerians are descendants of the Ubaid people who inhabited the region before their appearance. Archaeological evidence reveals a clear culture shift between the Ubaid period and the emergence of the Sumerians, characterized by changes in pottery, architecture, and religious practices. Dr. Jane Moon, a prominent archaeologist specializing in Mesopotamia history, suggests that the transition from the Ubaid culture to the Sumerian civilization may be due to a combination of environmental, political, and social factors. Despite the apparent connections between the Ubaids and the Sumerians, archaeological evidence to establish this lineage is limited. This opens up the possibility of alternative theories and hypotheses, including the possibility that the Sumerians originated from an entirely different region. Some researchers consider the idea that the Sumerians were maritime people who migrated to Mesopotamia from the Arabian Peninsula, the Indus Valley, or even the Black Sea region. Dr. Harriet Crawford, an expert on Sumerian archaeology, claims that the lack of definitive evidence for the origins of the Sumerians has led to several theories, each with its own merits and challenges. Linguistic evidence also contributes to the ongoing debate. The Sumerian language is considered a language isolate, meaning it has no clear connections to any other known language family. Dr. Christopher Woods, a leading specialist in Sumerian language and literature, suggests that the Sumerian language arose in complete isolation, making it a unique linguistic phenomenon with no clear connections to other language families. This linguistic conundrum only deepens the mystery surrounding the origins of the Sumerians, as it contradicts traditional theories of language development and spread. The enigmatic Sumerian language. The Sumerian language is one of the most ancient and mysterious forms of communication. It has long been the subject of research by linguists, historians, and scientists. As the oldest known written language in the world, Sumerian has left an indelible mark on the annals of human history. Despite significant progress in deciphering the writing and understanding the language, however, numerous questions and mysteries remain. The Sumerian script known as cuneiform was created around 3200 BC, mainly for recording economic transactions, religious texts, and legal documents. Cuneiform used a system of cuneiform characters inscribed on clay tablets using a reed stylus. This ingenious invention revolutionized communication and record-keeping, paving the way for the development of subsequent writing systems in the region and beyond. If what we do is important to you, please support us by subscribing to the channel. Deciphering the cuneiform writing began in the 19th century with scholars such as Sir Henry Rawlinson, who successfully deciphered the Behistun inscription, a multilingual text written in Old Persian, Elamite, and Babylonian, a latter form of the Sumerian language. This groundbreaking achievement laid the foundation for subsequent efforts to decipher Sumerian text, shedding light on the language's grammatical structure, vocabulary, and syntax. However, due to its isolated nature, Sumerian remains an enigma. Many unknown words and phrases continue to puzzle experts even after thorough analysis and comparison with other ancient languages. In recent years, advances in computational linguistics and the application of artificial intelligence have provided new tools for analyzing and deciphering Sumerian texts. These cutting-edge technologies can potentially reveal previously inaccessible aspects of the language, revealing insights into the lives, beliefs, and culture of the ancient Sumerians. Advanced knowledge and technology. The ancient Sumerians are often cited as one of the cradles of civilization, a society distinguished by innovative achievements in various fields. Their impressive knowledge and technological advances have left historians, archaeologists, and scientists in awe, wondering how an ancient civilization could have achieved so much at such an early stage in the human history. One of the most significant achievements of the Sumerians was, as already mentioned, the development of the first known writing system. This groundbreaking invention revolutionized communication and record-keeping, allowing the Sumerians to document their history, culture, and everyday life with remarkable accuracy. In addition to the writing, the Sumerians were highly skilled in mathematics and astronomy. They developed a base 60 counting system that is still used today to measure time, angles, and geographic coordinates. This advanced mathematical understanding allowed the Sumerians to perform complex calculations, including predicting lunar and solar eclipses, a breakthrough that would not be achieved by other civilizations for centuries. Dr. Eleanor Robinson, an expert in the history of Mesopotamia mathematics, notes that the Sumerians' sophisticated knowledge of mathematics and astronomy was essential to their success in agriculture, then enabled them to calculate and predict seasonal changes, as well as manage their water resources effectively. This sophisticated knowledge of the natural world is the foundation upon which the Sumerians maintained a thriving civilization in a very challenging environment. Another area of their knowledge was engineering and architecture. Their cities were meticulously planned with well-organized streets, canals, and public buildings, reflecting a deep understanding of urban planning and design. The construction of monumental structures such as ziggurat temples demonstrates the Sumerians' advanced knowledge of engineering principles and their ability to mobilize large-scale labor and resources. Dr. Elizabeth Stone, an archaeologist specializing in Mesopotamian urbanism, notes that the Sumerians' achievements in urban planning and monumental architecture testify to their ability to harness the collective efforts of their society, creating impressive and lasting monuments that captivate even today. The architectural innovations of the ancient Sumerians would serve as an inspiration for subsequent civilizations in the region and beyond. The Sumerians also achieved success in agriculture, mastering the art of irrigation to transform the arid landscape of Mesopotamia into fertile and productive land. Their advanced farming techniques and crop management strategies allow them to produce bountiful crops, thus supporting their growth population and fueling the growth of their cities and towns. Dr. Dorian Fuller, a specialist in the history of agriculture, argues that the Sumerians' ability to harness the power of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers for irrigation and agriculture was a crucial factor in the success of their civilization, enabling them to overcome environmental challenges of their region and create a thriving society. The Sumerian myth of the creation of the world. The ancient Sumerians, like other early civilizations, sought to understand the world around them and their place in it through mythology and religion. One of the most fascinating and intriguing aspects of Sumerian mythology is their creation myth, which not only provides insight into their belief system, but also represents their culture and values. At the heart of the myth is the story of the gods and their role in shaping the universe. According to the narrative, the universe began with the primordial sea, personified by the goddess Namu. From the expanse of water emerged the god An, embodying the sky, and the goddess Ki, symbolizing the earth. From their union were born the Anunnaki, the pantheon of gods, who played a vital role in the creation and governance of the world. Detailed videos about the Anunnaki can be found on our channel. One of the most important gods in the Sumerian pantheon was Enki, the god of water, knowledge, and wisdom. Enki, along with their sister and wife Ninhursag, the goddess of fertility and the earth, played a crucial role in the creation of humanity. In Sumerian myth, humans were created to serve the gods and lighten their burdens, allowing them to focus on their divine duties. The creation of mankind involved an interesting process detailed in myth. Enki and Ninhursag created the first human beings from clay, imbuing them with the essence of the gods and mixing the clay with the blood of the slain god Kingu. This divine entity, known as the Self, endows humans with the knowledge, skills, and abilities necessary to accomplish their task and fulfill their purpose in the service of their gods. Dr. Samuel Noah Kramer, a renowned scholar of the Sumerian mythology, argues that the Sumerian myth of the creation of the world is a reflection of the culture values and social structures of the time, as it emphasized the close relationship between gods and humans, as well as the reciprocal nature of their roles and responsibilities. Myth served as the basis for their Sumerians' understanding of the world and their place in it, providing a framework for the religious beliefs, rituals, and practices. The creation myth also touches on the subject of the gods' direct involvement in the affairs of mankind. According to him, the gods often intervened in human affairs, directing, instructing, and sometimes punishing their creations to ensure order and harmony. This belief in divine intervention and guidance was an integral part of the Sumerian religion, reinforcing the idea that humans and gods were inextricably linked. The lost city of Eridu. The ancient city of Eridu, believed to be one of the oldest urban settlements in the world, has long been shrouded in mystery. Believed to have been founded around 5400 BC, Eridu holds a unique place in both Sumerian history and mythology. Its ruins, located in present-day southern Iraq, have been the subject of numerous archaeological investigations that have revealed tantalizing clues about the city's origins, inhabitants, and culture significance. Eridu was an important city in ancient Sumer, revered as a sacred center of religion and science. According to Sumerian mythology, the city was founded by the god Enki, who built his temple, Iabza, at the place. This temple, dedicated to the worship of Enki and his divine wife Ninhursag, is believed to be the first of its kind, initiating the construction of other ziggurats and temples throughout Mesopotamia. Eridu is considered the first city and the cradle of civilization. In the Sumerian king list, a historical document that describes the regions of various kings and dynasties, Eridu is recorded as the place where kingship descended from heaven and ruled for 241,200 years. This mention emphasizes the sacred status of the city and its central role in establishing divine rule on earth. You can find a detailed video about the Sumerian list of kings descended from heaven on our channel. Archaeologists and excavations in Eridu have revealed a wealth of information about the city's history, architecture, and inhabitants. The remains of the Ibabzu temple, along with the numerous other structures, provided valuable information about the city's religious and ceremonial practices, as well as its architectural innovations. Dr. Guillermo Alguez, a renowned archaeologist and expert on Mesopotamian urbanism, notes that the discoveries of the city greatly expanded our understanding of ancient Sumerian society, revealing the complexity and sophistication of the religious, political, and architectural systems. Despite these discoveries, however, many questions about the city's origins, purpose, and eventually decline remain unanswered. One of the longest-lasting mysteries surrounding Eridu is its sudden abandonment around 2000 BC. Scholars have purposed various theories regarding the city's decline, ranging from environmental factors such as climate change and shifting riverbeds to political upheaval and invasions. However, no consensus was reached, leaving Eridu's fate shrouded in uncertainty. Around this period, the Sumerian civilization simply disappeared, just as mysterious as she appeared. Tell us, what do you think happened to the ancient Sumerians?